Hi everyone, it's Miss Rossi. Today we are going to draw an underwater self-portrait. What you'll be needing today is your underwater self-portrait paper from your art folder. This is just a white piece of paper, so if you don't have this at home, any other white paper will work. You can take off your label because we won't be needing that. We're also going to need a pencil, an eraser, and on Canvas I have a paper posted with all different underwater animals that you can use as ideas. There are some other things attached to that file, like seashells and other underwater decorations that you can add to. I'm going to put that to the side right now because we are going to sketch out our underwater self-portrait. So we're going to pretend we are scuba diving deep out in the ocean. So we are going to draw ourselves underwater wearing some goggles and some scuba gear. So to get started, I am going to start by drawing my face closer to the bottom of my page. Now I want enough space to draw my self-portrait, my picture of me. That's normally from the shoulders up. So I want to make sure I have enough room for my head, my neck, and my shoulders down at the bottom. But I also want a nice amount of space in the background so I can add different kinds of sea creatures that are swimming past me underwater. So I'm going to start lower on my page, and I'm going to be making a nice big U shape. That's going to be the bottom half of my head. On this U shape, I'm going to draw two other C shapes along the sides. Those are going to be my ears, and I can add two short vertical lines as my neck. I think my portrait is going to be wearing a wetsuit, so underneath my neck I'm going to do a smile-shaped curved line. I'm going to repeat that same shape to make the collar, and then I'm just going to draw two curved lines going down to the edge of my page as my shoulders. Now you can decide if you want to be in a fancy swimsuit or if you want to be in a wetsuit or anything else. Now I am going to start drawing my portrait. Now we are going to be wearing some goggles, so I am going to go from the top of one ear to the top of the other, making a big round curved line. And I'm going to have on some big scuba goggles that are going to curve all the way down below my ears and back up. I am going to make the border of my goggles by repeating that same round rectangular shape all the way around, leaving some space in between it. And now I can fit my eyes and my nose inside this space. My scuba goggles are going to be covering up my nose too, so I don't get any water up my nose. I hate when that happens when we're swimming. And of course our eyes are going to be in there to protect those. So in this top section of my goggle space, I'm going to draw both of my eyes. So I'm going to start by drawing a frown-like curve and then a smile curve to make two almond shapes, almost like football shapes. I'm going to do some curvy lines inside there. So now we have our eyeball and our iris. We're going to add our pupil, which is the black part of our eye. And I like to put a little highlight in there by drawing another part of a circle and then coloring in around it. I'm going to add some eyelashes and some eyebrows. And a nose. And I'm going to be wearing one of those like scuba things that sticks out of your mouth, and I don't know what those are called.
Snorkel.
But I'm going to do a sideways C shape. Then I'm going to extend that out towards the side and then curve it up. I have no idea what that is called.
Snorkel.
Just going to round that out a little bit. And then I also erase that part of my head because our little mouthpiece here is not going to be see-through, so we wouldn't be able to see that part of our head through it. I'm going to draw a curved line at the top and then finish it off with another curve to make almost like a circular shape. We're going to have some bubbles coming out of there, so I'm going to draw some wiggly little circles as my bubbles. And the last thing I'm going to draw is my hair. Since I am underwater, my hair is going to be swirling all over the place. So I'm just going to draw some crazy hair that is sticking up and swirling around the water. Now, if you have long hair, you can draw more. You can have it coming all around the background. If you have short hair, you can just have a little amount sticking up using a nice big wavy line. It is up to you. I'm going to add some extra lines in there for some texture. Cool, now that my portrait is done, I can grab my sea creature paper, and I have all this extra space in the background to add different kinds of fish and animals. You can decide what kind of animals you would like in your underwater self-portrait. Maybe you want to be looking for sharks or sea turtles as you are scuba diving underwater. It is up to you. I think I'm going to draw some different kinds of fish. Your animals can be coming off of the page. They can be coming out from behind you. It is up to you how and where you would like to draw them. I'm going to draw a nice jellyfish in this corner, and I think it's going to be coming out from the side of the page. So I'm going to do a big round shape, a little wavy line, and then I can add some tentacles. I can add some decorations on my jellyfish. And now I'm going to draw a fish at the top in this open space that I have left. Again, you can draw whatever kind of animals that you would like in your background underwater swimming with you in the sea. Now I want my fish to look like it is swimming up from behind me. So I am drawing it and I'm having it stop once it hits my hair. I can continue on with my fish's shape on the other side, and then again stop once I hit the edge of my portrait drawing. So there's my fish swimming out from behind me. I have my jellyfish down in the corner, and I think that is where I'm going to stop for today. Next week, we will trace and add color to our picture. So once you have your self-portrait and your background all sketched out, you can save your project until next time when we trace it and add color. Since we are finishing these projects next week, you can save your paper in your art folder, and you do not need to hand anything in today. I hope you guys enjoyed drawing our underwater self-portraits. Try your best, have fun, and get creative, and I'll see you next week. Bye!